Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. This reading is going to be for my beautiful Libras. This reading is so perfect. It's so balanced. So I'm excited. If you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want personal readings, I have in my profile, my email's on the link on the profile section. You'll see it, okay? We're starting off with the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is somebody who's feeling left out in the cold, somebody who's sad. Think of it this way. It's somebody's lowest day. When somebody's feeling so low, so hurt, they're crying, they're sad, they feel the lowest of the lowest, like low self-esteem, low abundance, closed off, stuff like that, right? Really hurt, painful energy. This is somebody, you know, who's, let's say if you've been sitting out there crying, or like, think of it when you get up and you're just so hurt you can't get out of bed. Depression, something like that, right? Now you got the Empress. She's holding depression. She's holding this. She looks at it. She's balancing it with one hand. But the good thing about it is you get the Four of Pentacles. Now, I'm more focused on the Empress holding these. Like, you see her hands? Her hands it's like weighing options, right? One day you feel low, and then this is you. The difference between this card, purple, spirituality, loving, beautiful, abundant. This is you at your highest days. Your vibe is so high. You're just grateful to be alive. You're sitting there willing to be open, talking to people, wanting to be close to others, the closeness, right? The closeness you feel with spirit versus the separation, right? When you're at your lowest, you feel separated. When you're close, you feel whole and complete and in union. You're your happiest, inviting, loving, receiving, right? So the Empress is over here just showing you two aspects of self. This is you. The Empress here, doesn't matter, male, female, does not matter. Whatever. This person right here is all about feminine energy. She's open, loving, receiving. She knows her worth. She knows how to attract. That's what the Empress does, is attract. Again, gender does not matter. You can be a man, you can be they, whatever, and still have that energy inside of you. Knowing when to sit and wait patiently because she knows her worth, right? So when you get those two cards together, think about it this way. You're at your lowest day. One day of the week, you could feel just so depressed, and you cry, and you can't get out of bed. You can't get shit done during the day. You couldn't. You just waking up and showering is all you could do, right? Versus you at your highest. I mean, so high you can actually just like burst from so much joy and happiness and getting such a high from the come up. And it's knowing how to balance both, balancing them both together. Sorry about that, guys. Bringing them together. You know why? So because that way when you go through the week, you're not looking at something too low. The low lows, which could be suicidal ideation, low self-esteem, really low to the point where you feel suicidal, and then something so high where it's like you just expect this. That's unrealistic. That's an unrealistic way of thinking. So it's like you're learning how to balance both so that you can take a whole look at this whole experience and say, hey, life isn't just about having such high or me being depressed where I'm never worthy to receive more. I can have both and still feel like I'm a fulfilled person who has a living experience and a spiritual experience and can still carry on through the day. Right? Then we get the Two of Swords, which is what I'm saying. It's knowing how to balance both and not feeling too overwhelmed by both. Because you can get overwhelmed by the highs. You can start going to fantasizing. It can get too out of reality, right? You get the Three of Pentacles here. It's gorgeous energy. It's almost as if you're activating. It's like, again, some of you guys feel like just because you still have like heartbreak or pain inside, if you still have like something in your life that's like draining you, that doesn't mean that you still don't get to enjoy your life. It's knowing how to carry on and still feel enlightened and spiritual and activated while you carry this burden and sadness with you. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a part of life. That's what we do. It's you still choosing to move forward and be happy, or at least just choosing to move forward and get on with your life, even with all the bad. That's something to be whether you see it or not, spirit congratulates you. That's a big thing to do. It's huge. It's a huge change. It's a huge improvement. Then you upgrade to the Emperor. Now again, this is the masculine version of her, right? These are literally, they're high up in the ranks of tarot, right? But this is the male version. This is, remember we talked about her, how she's just receiving, she knows her worth, she creates. She's a manifester. Whatever she believes, she makes, she creates, because she knows she can do it. Nobody else can do it like her, right? Versus this one, it's masculine energy. This is the guy who, if he sees what he wants, he goes after it. It's action. It's masculine energy. They go after what they want and they achieve it. They don't wait for anybody to tell them, hey, go do this. He knows. You don't got to tell an emperor twice. He's an emperor. He's above. You need all 4 kings and 4 queens to be able to get to emperor status. Empress or emperor status, right? This is you balancing both masculine and feminine energy. Some of you guys, let's say, for example, you're good at like getting relationships, or you're good at attracting relationships, right? Some of you guys have such great riz. You can go out there and get whatever you want, whomever you want, right? But some of you guys still, think of it this way. If you have the ability to go and pursue what you want, you don't just go and pursue anything. Let's be honest. An emperor doesn't do that. An empress doesn't do that. You use feminine energy to sit there and wait until something good that you like comes along. Then you sit there and wait. Feel out the energy. And if you feel like this perfect person, place, or thing is a perfect match, you go after it. That's why discernment is key when you get to the emperor and empress. And that's just for anything. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be whatever. Friendships, projects, anything. It's discernment. It's good judgment. So then, okay, you balancing feminine, masculine energy, you balancing the highs and the lows, right? Then you get justice. This is what I'm saying. The Libra scale. This is a Libra card. It's being given. It's receiving justice for all the hard work you've done. It took you years. It took us years to get here, to be able to see what's good for us, what's not, what's a good thing in front of us, what's real and what's fake, and what to steer clear from. It's good. It's discernment. It's of the mind. It's good judgment, right? And think about it. What you get next is the Chariot. Let's look at it this way. In the tarot cards, right, number 6 is the Lovers, right? It teaches you about self-empowerment, healing, self-love. It teaches you, what else? It's knowledge. It's self-knowledge, right? Now, when you get the 7, the next step of it is everything you've learned about the 6, which was all those things. Now, you're using all of those tools. You've mastered those tools, and you're using them to move forward, to create, to achieve. This is willpower. This is assertiveness. This is a complete yes. It's moving forward with all of the lessons that you've learned in the 6 and taking it forward. It took us it took us years to get here. This is what I'm saying. This isn't an overnight thing. This took you years to understand self-love. Now when you get into relationships, people, places, or things, partnerships, friendships, family, nucleus, whatever, you go into it choosing yourself first, but knowing how to balance, right? Reciprocating love, an equal give and take. You don't just go out there and give, right? Because people aren't going to respect you. You respect yourself by giving to you first, and then giving what you can, when you want to, and if you want to somebody else. And if you're on the opposite end, it's taking, you can't do that, because you're going to lose everyone that comes into your life, and then you're going to really hurt when you realize the people you love the most left you. Right? Okay. So you move forward with the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. This is you moving forward and understanding those lessons. Good mindset, good judgment, good discernment, and good equal reciprocity from the heart. All right, guys, that's all I have for you, my Libras. I love you.